A breathing practice for the next time you are stressed. At one time or another, we have all experienced the S word, stress. These are moments when the mind is racing, breath is short, and it feels like you're all over the place, yet the physical body is still. Sometimes stress likes to arrive unannounced. Other times it can be seen from a mile away. For simple everyday things to complex issues, this buzzing energy can be situationally blind. If we could arrange our reality so that we would never experience stress again, life would be a box of coconut bliss balls. Sounds ideal but likely not realistic. Stress happens, what we can Stress happens. What we can try to do is recognize it in the early stages and find tools to cope when a stressful situation arises. Stress is usually connected to one or more dosha that is out of balance. Okay, doshas are creating issues for you. Pranayam to the rescue. One practice I have found helpful in recognizing the stress buzz sooner than later, or even when stress crash lands at the front door, is pranayama. Pranayama, an intentional practice of restraining and expanding the breath. Restraining the breath and expanding the breath is one of the 8 limbs of yoga. There are many forms of pranayama or breathing exercises, and each has its own benefits in supporting various physical, emotional, mental imbalances. One benefit all forms share is bringing a greater awareness to the breath. While doing pranayama, you will get more aware of your breath. Changes in breathing patterns can be as early indicators of stress. In the beginning stages of stress, the changes can be subtle but apparent until the level of irritation increases or other imbalances related to stress alert our attention. Often, when we are preoccupied by whatever may be feeding the stress, how we are breathing can be the last thing on our minds. What I find with the pranayama practice is that the shifts in breathing patterns become noticeably earlier. The practice of pranayama is similar to how a regular yoga or stretching practice can create sensitivity around muscular tension. Yoga or stretching can put us in touch with how the body feels, and intentionally daily breathing can connect us to our breath. With practice, how we breathe subtly begins to move to the forefront of our thoughts. When shift in our breathing patterns occur, we become more conscious of the changes, enabling us to detect stress earlier through awareness of the breath. Finding balance with Nadi shodana. Although there are various forms of pranayama for stress, anxiety, and nervous energy imbalances related to vata dosha, Nadi shodana or alternate nostril breathing, Nadi shodana, alternate nostril breathing is a personal favorite of mine. Nadi shodana, which it literally means clearing and purifying the subtle channels. Clearing and purifying the subtle channels in Sanskrit involves taking inhalation through one nostril, retaining the breath comfortably for a few seconds, and then exhaling through the other nostril. The exercise is then repeated with exhalation nostril taking in the inhalation. This practice can be done with or without retaining the breath. For beginners, holding the breath is not recommended. The flow of breath, Ida and Pingala Nadis. What is particularly beneficial about Nadi Shodana is that the practice helps to balance our left and right energetic pathways. These left and right pathways are known as Ida Nadi and Pingala Nadi, and they spiral around the Sushumna Nadi, which runs from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, passing through each of the 7 chakras. Okay, the Ida Nadi begins and ends on the left side. Ida Nadi on the left side, and the Sushumna Nadi and the Sushumna Nadi and activates our right brain. On the left side of the Sushumna Nadi is the Ida Nadi, and it activates our right brain. It is cooling, feminine, intuitive energy associated with the moon. And the Pingala Nadi activates the left side, logical side of our brain, associated with the sun. It is associated with the sun and it is warming masculine energy. Every 90 minutes, our breathing cycle shifts between Ida and Pingala, or the left and the right nostril. When there is an imbalance or blocked energy in the left nostril, Ida Nadi, we can feel cold, low mental energy, sluggish digestion. When the right nostril Pingala Nadi is imbalanced or blocked, we can feel hot, irritated, angry, dry, have an excessive appetite, and excessive physical or sexual energy. Under stress, these imbalances can show up in surprising ways. 1 minute, someone can have an angry outburst and the next mental fog. The stress-related behavior can be as erratic as stress itself. Fostering balance between Ida and Pingala nadis through alternate nostril breathings supports cleansing the left and the right energetic pathways and balances the two energies. This in turn helps to ground the nervous system, sometimes known as anulom vilom. Nadi shodana also regulates the flow of prana vayu. This breathing practice clears any blockages or stagnations that may provoke stress related imbalances or feelings of being scattered. It also allows some breathing room, giving us time to pause and reflect before moving forward physically, mentally, and emotionally with grace. Balancing Ida and Pingala nadis is sort of like recalibrating the intuitive and logical sides of ourselves, the right and the left brain. Left and the right brain. Nadi Shodana is best practiced on an empty stomach, preferably in the morning after elimination. It can also be done in the evening with a gap of 4 hours after the last meal. Remember, if you are new to this breathing practice, work your way up to pausing your breath between the inhale and exhale. 5 benefits of practicing Nadi Shodana. Deepens the awareness of the breath and shifts in breathing patterns to aid in early detection of stress. Cleanses the left and the right energetic channels, clearing trapped or blocked energy. Improves concentration by helping to focus thoughts and grounds the buzzing energy of stress. Fosters balance between the two hemispheres of the brain, the left logical side, the right the intuitive side. Regenerates the nervous system and helps to settle stress. Nadi Shodana is a wonderful go-to practice when you are looking to de-stress before a test, a big meeting, a difficult conversation, or just manage stress in your daily life. As you become familiar with this soothing breath, it will bring balance and help cool, calm, and ground you whenever needed and wherever you might be. Thank you. So the left is the Ida and the right is the Pingala. The center one through which both goes is the Sushumna. The left left nadi affects the right brain and the right nadi affects the left brain. Left brain is the logical and the right brain is the intuitive. And in your stress, if you have not practiced pranayama, you will not able to recognize the initial stages of stress which is shown through your breath. Your breath will become shorter. But as you start practicing pranayama, Nadi Shodana, what happens is that you will be more aware of your breath and you will know that this is causing me stress, and when you do this you will be able to manage your stress. It will help you in many ways. Okay, cleanses the left and right energetic channels also. Energy flow from the left and right to left also. And during any part of the day, about 90 minutes or something, we breathe through one side of the nostril more than the other side. That is the natural thing that happens. We don't breathe through both the nostrils all the time. It shifts from right to left to right, like that. It keeps shifting throughout the day. That also you should know. Okay, so What you need to do is you have to practice this. Hold the thumb to the right. Moon is the left side and sun is the right side. It will make you warmer. When you breathe to the right, the body becomes warmer. When you breathe to the left, your body becomes cooler. So what you need to do is hold the thumb to the right. Put these two fingers below the thumb. Then put this ring finger to the left. Okay, start with exhale. Inhale, but no noise should come since my nose is blocked. You're getting the noise. Like that, you practice for at least 15 minutes. Start with 15 minutes and keep your eyes shut so that your concentration doesn't move to anything else. It remains only on your breath. Thank you.